Picked up this one today. Got a good deal on it. It's 98 ZXI, 1100. It's actually in really good shape. It's very clean. Very clean ski. Trailer's missing the crank. So the issue with this one is he took on water, left his plug out, and fried the electronics. Hopefully he didn't fry the CDI. Unfortunately it has CVs. And then the box looks like that. He fried the hell out of it. I used my box as a guide. So yeah, this is my mess for today. Alright, so here's my mess. I went ahead, I had to do a lot of splicing. Some of these connections were so rotted that I couldn't reuse them. I don't have any of these connectors, so used my old my box off my other ski and got everything wired up, cleaned up the solenoid, tested it, it still works. The only thing I don't know if it got burnt out is this igniter, so I'm hoping it didn't. I did test the stator, and from what I can tell, it's good. So I'm just gonna throw the box in there. It got dark on me, so throw this in there and just see if I get power. Alright, so I took it out on the water. It runs pretty damn good. What I ended up doing is he had this weird setup right here with a homemade PVC cap on it. So I had an extra ZXI oil inlet here, or the fill. So I went ahead and stuck that on there. I just two 10mm bolts underneath here. It comes right off, and then of course the clamp. But yeah, it runs pretty damn good. I still need to fix that little connector right there. Those always break off, man. Every ski that I've had, it's Kawasaki, one of those is always broken. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull the plugs out of here, and I'm gonna see what they look like. Make sure I don't have any lean cylinders. It's running a little rich, but then that's on me, because when I filled the fuel, I went ahead and added a little bit of oil to it just in case, because these oil injections on these skis like to break lines, and man, your motor's grenaded after that happens. So I just wanted to add a little bit of oil to it, but it's running, yeah, it's running a little rich. It's got a little bog to it. These CVs, they always do have a little bit of a bog, but it's more so a bog than it should be. And I'm just going to run this tank of fuel out, and then add straight gas to it and see if it cleans up a little bit. If it doesn't, then these CVs pretty much are non-adjustable. There is a couple ways that you can rich and lean it up by changing the jetting, and then also on the top air horn part of the carb, there's like a slide that you can get a little bit of adjustment out of it. So if I have to, I'll try that. But yeah, let me get these plugs out of here, take a look at them. They look okay. It's not on the hose or anything, but I'll fire it up for a few seconds and let you guys hear it. Alright, got the plugs in, and here we go. One cool thing is the cats. The cats works on this. All the auto trim. Well, manual trim and auto work. Speedometer's a little iffy. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Tack works great. And fuel gauge, not sure about that yet, because I do have a full tank in it. But that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this one. I'll throw in a quick video of me putting around on it or whatever. But I don't know, for you guys that are getting no spark, you know, check your box. Make sure all the wires are intact. You know, sometimes it can be the igniter. Oh yeah, and there's a little wire. I don't know if you can see it. Goes to the negative terminal of the battery. Works your gauges. It's right here. Goes there. Yeah, sorry, shoot a video. It's right there up behind the pipe. I see on the forums a lot of guys are wondering if that goes to positive or negative or where it goes at all. It actually works your trim and your gauges. Goes to the negative side of the battery. And also for a ski that's been in the water or salt water, right there, the port on the exhaust right there runs over down into the you can't really see it. It runs down into the stator area. It's actually a cooling line. That can get clogged up because the holes are super tiny on it. That'll get clogged up from the salt, and you'll probably overheat your stator or the bearing. So always check that. And then, of course, your flush port. I don't know. Stay tuned, guys. I mean, all these, picked up these 2 skis, including, you know, that one. I'll throw a video on soon of that. That's an older 94 ST750. That's in really good shape. But I got that one like really cheap. And it sat for 2 years in a cow pasture or horse pasture. And I got it running. Didn't take much. Anyways, yeah, all these skis are taking away my time for my STXs. So I gotta get back on the move to get these things done. Just got the head, or not the head, but the cylinder bores back for that one. Had them bored a 1/2 millimeter over. Got Wiseco's for it. So this one should be running here soon. And then, of course, that one I haven't really got anything done to because of all this going on. So anyway, stay tuned.